We're just actors, for God's sake.
Aren't we all actors in a way, though? So, great to see you here, this lovely Amazon event.
Too, thank you.
So, Rufus, you are part of this lovely show, Bannerhead Castle. Lovely,
Part of the
optimistic.
Nazi part.
I'm part of that. Yeah.
You do your job, that's all, you know.
I do my job. Yes, exactly.
But he's very relatable. That's the thing, you know. He's relatable. He has a kid that has some problems, and it's relatable.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, yeah. When I read the first episode, when he was just basically marching up and down corridors, and everyone I talked to in the first episode was hanging upside down by chains. So I needed to have a look at the second episode, and in that episode he was with his family, and you suddenly saw that this could become quite confusing for the audience because he had some good qualities. So that's what's attractive about it, really. You know?
I love you and your wife together on that show. I mean, Shayla's unbelievable. You
I'm
both
glad
are
this
amazing.
this is an interview entirely about my character. I'm really pleased.
Yes,
What else do you have to
good.
say about my performance?
Well, I'm only in it for like a second and a half, so it is about
Well,
you.
hopefully a lot.
Brilliant second, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm quite excited. I'm hoping that we get to do some stuff together. I have no
hope
idea.
So. It'd be great. I mean, he seems like, I don't know what's going to happen in season 3, but he seems like a guy who can kind of
Pop up and
jump
Exactly.
around.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you never know.
And as long as you don't get hung up by chains, I'm guessing that's like the background actors, you know, that's how they get treated.
Yes, no, I'm hoping that. Well, that's the sad thing about the character I play. If I get to like actors, I end up killing them after a couple of episodes, and I've got no one to hang out with. So I'm hoping to have more extended relationships with new cast members. Hopefully, it's not upside down. There's no bullets involved in our relationship.
So when you like another actor and you're about to kill them, do you mumble beforehand, "I'm so sorry"? Acting.
Normally, there's a clue if they're going to come to a bad end if I'm
Yeah.
talking to them or in the same room with them. Generally, that's not a good sign unless they're in my family. I'm hoping that changes because, you know, I like hanging out with nice people, you know.
So, hi, I'm so sorry.
And
exactly.
all the actors on the show are amazing. They're really nice people. We've really had wonderful experience working together.
It's funny in a show that's potentially this heavy. There's a lot
Yeah.
of very, very funny, really sweet people. I mean, it's when you're doing comedies is when you need to look out. That's when they're tough. But actually, you know, sometimes the tougher and the more dour seemingly the material, the more lighthearted and fun the people are, you know.
Right, Brennan and DJ are just like a comedy team.
Hilarious.
They're fantastic.
Yeah. Again,
So-
I don't get to work with them either. But, you
No,
know,
none of us
maybe
do,
I
but
will.
we think
and
they're
if I
great.
do, I hope I don't kill them, you know.
Odd hint, maybe you should work with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the deeper topics you kind of have to have a good sense of humor to deal with also, and realize it's a tough subject. Okay,
You've
but
got to
hopefully
look for
not.
the humanity and for the lightness as
Right.
much as possible.
Very
Otherwise,
much
it just
so.
gets heavier and heavier and
Yeah.
heavier. That's, you know, you find humor and lightness in the strangest of places. You know, if you're lucky enough to be doing good material.
Exactly, that's the thing. Everything is material. Otherwise, you're standing there with your mouth hanging open. So it's writing. You know,
Yeah.
writing is good.
Oh, I like to do a bit of that sometimes. Just to eat, you know, vary it up a
I
little.
understand.
Throw a little gag in there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but no, we're happy that it's a quality thing to work on. Yeah.
So tell me about your second and a half. Tell me about your little puppet.
Well, I'm resisting his side, you see. I'm the head of the resistance, as it were. And you don't really know about this guy, whether he is maybe not of this world. You don't know. He kind of jumps around, and a lot of things could happen because we're beyond the book now. So we can kind of do what we want to do.
Yeah, and he can have a slightly different vibe every time you see
Right.
him. That's what I like about him.
Right.
He's a potentially really fascinating character.
Yeah, it's great, and I love. I do a lot of stuff with Alexa, and it's been brilliant to play with her.
And I've always loved your characters randomly. They've never been something boring, at least that I've noticed over time. So
Well, that was my goal, was to be a working character actor, and I'm really lucky to be able to do it. So, yeah,
Dream.
yeah.
So what are you looking forward to in a season that you?
Well, as I said, I would really.
The script in an envelope so we
Yeah.
could read it. That would be awesome.
That would be such a
Wouldn't that be
treat.
cool?
You're so demanding.
No, well, don't joke about it. No. But no, I'm very much excited about not just expanding the universe, but going deeper and deeper into the characters. Because I think the reason it's worked as well as it has is because the characters have been allowed to really ground themselves, and you can believe in the reality before you move on from it. You know.
Right, they're very, very layered, and you don't, get it in a lot of writing, and there is in this, which is great.
This whole like idea of the alternate reality of how things could have been, and it's like it seems incredibly intense and very relatable still in a way though.
Back and forth to our dimension, as it were, and the juxtaposition of them both are just—it's really interesting.
I've heard nothing but good things from everybody, so it's like I'm excited to continue this.
Binge watch, darling. Binge watch.
Well, I mean, who loves that dopamine rush there? It's great. Well, I'm excited to see where it goes. Do you have any other project you'd like to talk about as well, or?
No,
This is good enough. It's good enough. This is right here. Yeah, it's good.
Like this.
Yeah. Yay, Amazon.
Thanks.
Great. Love to hear more from you soon enough, and that's so.
Appreciate it.